Yo, what is up everyone, Jay here with another Fire Emblem Heroes reaction and first impressions video to the newest New Year's banner that is just about to drop in FEH. And to no one's surprise, it is once again filled with heroes, OCs, and beasts. So that seems to be the trend for the past few years. We just had original characters and beasts, and I kind of wish they mixed it up, but here we are again. They just really like this theme, I guess. And you know, the silhouettes kind of gave it away. We kind of knew it was going to be Lyre and Fafnir were going to be on here, and they did indeed appear on this banner. But the first unit on the banner is Reginn. So she gets her first alt as a blue tome mage cavalier, and she comes with Nidavellir Lot. So this weapon is pretty reminiscent of her sword on her regular version, except she trades the damage reduction for this effect that gives her special cooldown -3 at the start of turn 4. So that's pretty interesting. And then of course she gets the Canto during turns 1 through 4, and then if she's alive she basically gets attack speed +6. So pretty standard stuff. Interesting effect for the special cooldown -3, because Sather Shell, you know, already gives her -1 cooldown or -3 cooldown at the start of turn 1. So she not only gets special cooldown -3 at start of turn 1, she also gets at turn 4. So pretty interesting. So I guess, you know, the last turn of your Canto you can get like a, you know, 2 cooldown Gale Force, or any kind of 3 cooldown special will be charged for you. So that's pretty cool. Definitely interesting. And you know, Sather Shell is always a good special just to have that quick burst damage and adaptive damage. So yeah, so pretty standard stuff. Comes with Swift Sparrow, which is also pretty standard. And then Cross Spur Attack. So this is a brand new skill. Definitely didn't expect this, but I like this a lot. So this is basically the same thing almost as New Year Peony's weapon, where it can give attack buffs in combat to allies in cardinal directions. So this is really good. It's not better than the joint skills, I'd say, because, you know, joint skills, they also buff yourself. This only affects your allies, but in terms of range and just like how useful it is, it's way more lenient, because it's all you need to do is be in cardinal directions, and it doesn't matter if you're within 2 spaces. It's just you can be across the entire side. As long as you're in cardinal directions, you can get that buff. So very cool skill right there for sure. Like I said, just like New Year Peony's weapon, and this is definitely going to be an amazing skill for a lot of support units, like, you know, dancers and stuff. Definitely a really good skill to have. So that is basically Reginn. I kind of expected her to have more. She doesn't even have a lull skill or anything. They kind of just gave her only Swift Sparrow 3 and this new Spur skill. But yeah, so that's Reginn, blue mage, and yeah, she's rocking her New Year's outfit. So that is Reginn, and here she is just going to pop this lance guy. And there it is. So the next unit is Fafnir, the one unit we were pretty much 99% sure was going to be on here. So this is pretty much redemption for all the Fafnir fans, you know, because he didn't get a mythic banner, and he's on the New Year's banner. So here he is as a cavalry red dagger. So pretty interesting. We don't really have many of those. And he comes with Nidavellir Sprig. So this gives him speed +3, Canto, you know, just like Reginn, the limited Canto during turns 1 through 4. If he initiates combat or is not adjacent to an ally, he gets +5 to everything, and then neutralizes the effect to prevent units follow attack, so you know, half of no follow-up. And then also gives the guard effect and the standard dagger effect. So, you know, pretty simple weapon, nothing super crazy. And comes with Glimmer, attack speed solo 4, which is definitely going to be good, you know, good synergy with his weapon. And Disarm Trap. So we don't have many units with Disarm Trap. There's only like 2 units in the game that have Disarm Trap, I believe. And you know, Disarm Trap may be like a sleeper skill to a lot of people, but it's good if you play Aether Raids to just, you know, get rid of all those tricky traps and annoying traps. So, you know, Fafnir here definitely ready to go for AR. And then Rouse Attack Defense 4, another variant of the Rouse skills with the No Panic. So that's definitely pretty cool. So yeah, his kit is overall really nice. Very simple playstyle, just wants to attack and Canto out of there and, you know, annoy people with his dagger. So pretty cool. I mean, I was never a huge fan of Fafnir, but I'm happy for the fans of him, I guess. You know, they finally get an alt of him. And yeah, so that is Fafnir. And the next unit is Lyre, the character I was pretty much 99% sure of, 100% sure of, should I say, was going to be on the banner, because her hair on the silhouette pretty much matched perfectly. And, you know, her sister, Leith, also got a New Year alt a couple years ago, so it makes sense that her younger twin sister would get one. And I really love how she's holding a puppet thing on her hand of Ranulf, because that pretty much confirms the feeling she has for him in Radiant Dawn. So that's really, really adorable. And of course she works for him, Commander Ranulf. And there's also another character that also works for Commander Ranulf, you'll see later. But yeah, here's Lyre. She's a colorless beast cavalry unit, and definitely going to be a pretty good merge project, because she's the 4-star focus unit, and she comes with attack speed catch 3. So this is amazing. The first unit we've had with a catch skill, attack speed catch 3 skill. We've had attack defense catch, but this is going to be really good for if you want to inherit from Legendary Claude, for example. So if you want to get Claude's attack speed catch 4, and then also his rain skill, you can get that if you just pull a Lyre. The same thing with Farina, you can get the rain skill as well. So yeah, that's really nice. And she comes with Sparkling Fang, so this gives her speed +3. If the foe's HP is above or equal to 75, she gets attack speed +6 during combat. And also, if her speed is higher than the foe's speed, she also grants special cooldown charge +1. So she gets the heavy, special acceleration effect, and then also deals +5 damage to foe per unit's attack, and then including when, so basically true damage. And then at the start of turn, the standard beast effect for any kind of cavalry unit. So, pretty decent PRF there. I mean, Lyre is like historically one of the worst units in the Fire Emblem franchise. So I knew she wouldn't be bad. Obviously we're in Gen 6 now, and even if she's a demo, she's good. Beasts always have PRF, so it's not like she would have a crappy weapon. And they also have, the beast effects that come with it for their class types. So, the mini sturdy impact effects. So this is pretty nice. Nothing super crazy, but what you'd expect from a 4-star seasonal demo. It comes with Luna, and then chill attack defense 2. Pretty but yeah, so that is Lyre. I'm glad she's in the game, so now she can join her sister in the New Year's festivities. That is really cool. And again, that puppet thing she's wearing for Randolph is adorable. That's absolutely super adorable. So that is Lyre. And last but not least is the star of the banner, pretty much the duo, the two sisters teaming up, Dagr and Nott duo. So this is a really wholesome and very attractive looking duo, of course, because Kibune drew them. And yeah, they're looking amazing as usual, and I'm pretty happy about this because I like Dagr. She's probably my favorite of the two sisters. I don't really like Nott personally that much. I like Dagr a lot. I really enjoyed her time in the story in Book 5, and if I had to pick a favorite Book 5 character, it'd probably be her, to be honest. So I'm glad Dagr got an alt, and kind of surprised because, Nott is the older sister, and Dagr is, pretty much the lead of this duo, so that's pretty cool. And they are a green bow flyer, which is also pretty interesting because we just had a green bow flyer, duo flyer with Pirate, Hinoka, and Camilla, but these two operate a little bit differently. So this bow gives her -1 cooldown, effective against flying foes, of course, and then if they initiate combat or within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts a penalty of attack speed and defense on the foe during combat, and also inflicts penalty on the foe's attack speed defense during combat equal to their current buffs to attack speed and defense. So if I'm reading this correctly, they give the debuff, and it also has another debuff depending on the buffs that Dagr and Nott have, I believe, because it says units attack and speed defense, not foes attack speed and defense. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So basically, if Dagr and Nott have a buff, they also add that on top of the penalty that they already give. So kind of a debuff doubler in a sense, just a little bit different than what we're used to, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it works. So definitely a really potent weapon, and then gives the Pathfinder effect, of course. And then comes with Luna, attack speed push 4, because of course, attack speed push 4 is pretty much a law to be on females. If you didn't know, attack speed push 4 is on a ton of units, and every single unit is a girl. So to the day we get a dude on there, it's going to be a historic day, but for now, it's only on girls. It's actually pretty funny. I don't know if they do that on purpose, but every single time a unit comes with this skill, it's a girl. So, it makes sense they have it. And, Dagr also had it, of course, in her default kit, her original version, and then Sun Twin Wing, because she is the lead, which is basically no follow-up with more speed and defense debuffs, and then attack defense Ryan to stack even more debuffs. So very, very debuff-oriented duo here, but of course they're going to be really strong. Definitely really strong. And, yeah, you don't want to take hit from these guys, but any kind of red unit, red tank can probably take them because they are green. So they do have that color downfall. And then their dual skill gives them +6 to everything, and Pathfinder to unit and allies. So this is basically, obviously they already give Pathfinder in their weapon, but now you can give Pathfinders to yourself and your allies within 5 rows and 5 columns, which is a pretty big range. So pretty cool. Definitely going to be useful and come in clutch for the maps you can use the dual skill. So there it is, and just helping Reginn, Otter, and Fafnir here. And yeah, I really like this duo. They're also really wholesome, really amazing art as usual from Kibune. And like I said, I really like Dagr a lot. So not enough to pull for her. I kind of want to save my orbs. But yeah, I'm happy Dagr and Nott got an alt. So yeah, that is pretty much the New Year's banner. And then of course we have the TT unit, which is Kai'Sa. And you'll see him in just a second. There he is right there. He's a red beast. Could be a cavalry beast. I'm assuming he's a cavalry beast. Could be infantry. Not exactly sure, but we'll have to see in a few days whatever he has. and it fits because, you know, Lyre and Kai'Sa both work for Ranulf, so it makes a lot of sense. It's just weird that Ranulf's not here. I really expected Ranulf to be on this banner, honestly, because there was going to be 2 beasts, and I knew Lyre was going to be on there, and I was thinking, oh, it'll be Ranulf, but he's not here. But he is in spirit because he is on that puppet thing that Lyre has. So that's pretty cute. So yeah, that is the New Year's banner, and my overall thoughts on it are, it has amazing art, it's really wholesome, but it doesn't really make me want to pull for any of them because none of these I'm really super attached to. I really like Dagr Nott, but I just feel like for a lot of New Year's banners that for a lot of people they're a hit or miss. Either you love them because you love Heroes OCs, they are really popular, or you're just indifferent to it and you're probably going to skip just like me. But yeah, I really like Dagr Nott, like I said, but nothing to make me really pull for them. And even them as units, I don't think they're super duper crazy. Most of them anyway. None of them are going to be really meta influential, except for Dagr Nott. They're for sure the best unit on the banner. And I also had this thought too, because they give Pathfinder, there's another unit besides Dagr, separate Dagr Nott that give Pathfinder. You can now just Anima Bless them, and then in Anima season there is a unit with Pathfinder, so that's pretty scary. So not only are they a duo that provides the duo hindrance, they also can give Pathfinder to the ally. So that's going to be annoying to fight for sure against like whale teams, or anyone just has this unit for sure. Like Dagr Nott just having Pathfinder, and they don't have to be locked to the dark season or light season. So that's going to be annoying for sure. But yeah, other than that, none of the units here are really meta influential. I mean, Lyre is going to be a really good merge project, but she's not that amazing. Of course, she's the demote. Reginn definitely could have had more stuff. And Fafnir, I mean, it's not his full dragon form. He's just a dagger. So yeah, that's just my opinion on the banner. Overall, really amazing art, but none of them are really super duper must pulls in my opinion, except for Dagr Nott, I guess, if you really want a Pathfinder degenerate unit in Anima season. But yeah, that is basically my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down below if you're going to summon on it. And of course, you know, if you have FEH Pass, you can spark for them, so that's going to be really nice for the people who are trying to plus 10 like a 5-star exclusive. You know, and they are really popular characters, like I said, so definitely, I know a lot of Fafnir fans and Reginn fans, so they're definitely really excited for this. And yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on the banner, guys. Let me know what you guys think, like I said. And thank you for listening to me ramble, as always. Please stay safe out there. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and peace out.